Good morning, my angels. Good morning. Okay, you're gonna want to take notes on this. Above all else, I hope you give yourself permission to believe that you are not defined by a person's inability to love you. Okay? Buckle up. I think you should take out the sticky notes and take some notes on this because I needed to hear this, so I know you needed to hear this. Someone else not choosing you does not make you less worthy. Someone else misunderstanding you does not make you less valuable. And someone else walking away does not erase the truth of who you are. I'm gonna leave a pause there for you to let that sink in. Sometimes the hardest thing to unlearn is the belief that rejection says something about your identity. But it doesn't, okay? It only reveals what was never aligned to stay in your life. All right. I know it's hard, but here's your quiet reminder to stop seeing yourself through the eyes of people who can't celebrate you. It reminds you that you are allowed to return to yourself instead of questioning yourself. It reminds you that your value never depended on whether someone else understood you correctly. You are not meant to shrink because someone else could not hold space for you and your heart. You are not meant to doubt yourself just because someone else could not recognize what you carry and or what you're carrying. And the reality is, you're not meant to abandon who you are simply because someone else did. So if this is happening into your life right now, don't abandon yourself. There's something powerful that happens when you stop asking why someone else could not choose you and start remembering that you are allowed to choose yourself first. And you should choose yourself first, okay? You are rare. You hold value here. And the seasons where you felt overlooked or misunderstood, been there, I'm there, were never meant to define you. They're meant to strengthen you and the way that you see yourself. It's meant to give you that strength. Hi, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm getting ready for the market. I'm so excited. I would love if you dropped a heart below. Why? Because you get what you receive, and I want you to get all the goodness that is meant for you in this lifetime. So if you give love, you receive love, okay? Also subscribe. I love having you guys here. It's like a big, huge family. Who else loves these? They're so good, not sponsored, but I should be. I'm going to remind you in every single video that you were never meant to settle, you were meant to rise, okay? And a lot of interruptions going to happen here. Like, I'm here to interrupt your program, okay? Someone has to do it. So I'm happy you're here. And I'm also going to remind you in every single video how loved you are. You are loved. You are seen. And I love you. And I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so back to it. Blue slush. One day you're going to look back and realize the moment you stopped measuring yourself through someone else's responses to you. And that's the moment your confidence began to return to yourself. You are allowed to love yourself more deeply than anyone else ever did. Let me repeat that. You are allowed to love yourself more deeply than anyone else ever did. You are allowed to protect your heart without closing it. And you are allowed to become fully who you are without asking permission from anyone who could not see your worth clearly. Okay. So one thing that can really help is noticing when you begin questioning your value because someone else's behavior is reminding you that their actions are informing you about their capacity and not your worth. Does that make sense? Start noticing when you begin to question your value because of someone else's behavior. And then in that moment, gently remind yourself that their actions are information about their capacity, not your worth. Okay, another step is choosing to surround yourself with people who reflect back your strengths instead of people who make you feel like you have to earn their place in their lives. Major red flag, okay? You don't have to earn any spot in anyone's life, okay? That's crazy. And something else that creates real confidence over time is practicing speaking to yourself with the same compassion that you offer to others, because the way you see yourself becomes the foundation for every other relationship that you allow in your life. Okay? I love you with all my heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.